Realizing that the only thing between you and your goals is stepping up can be the hardest thing in life. This isn't luck, timing, or talent. You decide right now that you deserve better. This doesn't require waiting for the right moment. Even Stoics believe this. Epictetus said, "We can't control external events, but we can control our response." One of the most powerful answers you can have is opting to behave like you're the best right now. Let's face it, we all have doubts. Your inner voice telling you you're not ready or good enough. Instead of waiting until you're ready, what if I told you? Instead of waiting for the ideal conditions, you become the best by believing you already have it. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoics reminded themselves every day to control what they could and act morally in all situations. Embrace your power now, even if the future is uncertain. Today's video explores the mindset that can transform your goals, obstacles, and daily life. Not claiming to be someone else, reaching your potential. Stay tuned to learn how acting like you're the best is more than a mentality shift. It's the key to unlocking your dreams. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe. Free and really helpful to the channel. Let's begin. Your life changes when you decide to reach your potential. It's not about waiting for the proper chance or hoping for favorable conditions. It requires an inward determination to be your best every day. These ideas align with Stoic beliefs that our ultimate power comes from how we live. Epictetus stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Being the best starts with that perspective. This perspective isn't about perfection or superiority. Setting standards and committing to growth is key. Stoics knew this. One of the greatest emperors, Marcus Aurelius, frequently reminded himself to act morally because it was right. He believed every day was an opportunity to excel, not against others, but against himself. Being the best doesn't mean you'll never make mistakes or face challenges. Stoics knew life is full of challenges. They also felt these challenges shape us. By deciding to be the best, you face those problems head on and learn from them. Your life changes here. No need to wait for the perfect time. Now is the time to act with purpose and confidence. From this choice, everything follows. You improve your standards, act on your goals, and become more of who you can be. Choosing to be the best has that power. When I say act as if you are the best, I don't mean brag. Far from it. Thinking you're the best doesn't mean being arrogant. Hold yourself to the greatest standard and strive for excellence, not for external approval, but for personal improvement. When I say act as if you're the best, I mean adopting a high performer's mindset. Imagine being a world-class athlete or craftsman. There's no arrogance in their assurance. It's confident and based on hard effort, dedication, and self-improvement. Consider Marcus Aurelius's leadership style. He didn't consider himself superior. He considered himself a lifelong student, striving for morality and improvement. This is our ideal mindset. Trying to be the greatest doesn't mean pretending to know everything or never making mistakes. Arriving with the confidence that you can handle anything is key. Your activities reflect this belief. You behave like the best when you think you are. People notice your confidence. Stoics say confidence is internal, not external. It's knowing you're living your ideals and doing your best in every situation. Arrogance attempts to elevate you above others, whereas acting like you're the best is about reaching your full potential. This is Stoic advice. Strive for perfection while being humble and grounded. Progress, always improving, learning, and moving forward, is your goal. You may be thinking, but I'm not the best. I'm nowhere close. How can I act as if I am? That's normal. It's normal to feel inferior. You don't have to be the best to act like it. This approach is great since it works even when you're not successful. Making yourself seem like the best isn't delusional. To reach your maximum potential, you must change your thinking and self-image. This fits Stoicism nicely. Stoics thought we control our mindset and response to life's obstacles. Even if you're not the best, you can still carry yourself with confidence, discipline, and purpose, like the best. When you act like the best, powerful things happen. Your faith grows. You become what you believe. This is a documented psychological shift that influences your actions, not magic or deception. Stoics taught that beliefs influence behavior. Acting capable and competent makes us more so. Stoics knew this was a self-fulfilling prophecy. Consider a job interview. Walking in apprehensive, questioning yourself, and believing you're not good enough would undoubtedly hurt your performance. But walking in thinking you're the greatest person for the job, confidently stating your skills, and believing in your value changes everything. Even if you don't obtain the job, that mindset change prepares you for the next. Practiced confidence and resilience will help you move forward. When you think, I'm not the best, Stoics argue it's not about that. You should act like it. You rise by doing so. You act like the person you wish to be. Never be perfect, but always strive for greatness and improvement. Stoics valued constant progress, as their philosophy taught. That's this mindset's purpose. Trying to be the best doesn't mean you've reached perfection or can stop improving. In fact, the reverse. It requires a lifelong commitment to learning, discipline, and improvement. Seneca said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live. No matter how good you are, you can always improve." The best athletes, business people, and philosophers always improve. They study life. When you act like the best, you commit to mastery. This approach is humble, not arrogant. I'm going to carry myself like the best, and I'm going to put in the work to become the best. Stoics cherished humility. Marcus Aurelius, one of the world's most powerful men, regularly reminded himself to stay grounded and improve. He saw his job as a daily challenge to improve himself. When you think this way, you do too. Being better than yesterday is your goal, recognizing that improvement is lifelong. Trying to be the best raises your standards. Responsibility for personal growth in all areas of life. It's about asking yourself, what would the best version of me do? How would the best partner, friend, or parent behave? It's about improving and being your best in your relationships. It means acting like your health is at its finest. How would you treat your body if you could achieve optimal health? What diet, exercise, and habit choices would you make? Stoics practice self-discipline and intentional choices for long-term well-being. When you hear act as if you're the best, you may feel like pretending. Perhaps it is. What you practice persistently becomes your reality. Stoics knew this. According to Seneca, we become what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. This indicates that the more you practice something, like confidence, discipline, or resilience, the more it becomes part of you. Break it down. Acting like the best may feel weird. You may wonder, who am I to carry myself with such confidence? But humans are remarkably flexible. Our thoughts and deeds shape us. According to Stoics, you gain confidence by acting confidently. Making disciplined decisions in life makes you more disciplined. It's not about pretending forever. It's about practicing your desired traits until they're automatic. Consider it muscle building. Weightlifting is initially difficult and painful. You get stronger with practice. Trying to be the best works too. Practice reinforces that thinking, making it a habit rather than an act. A process the Stoics understood. Epictetus often reminded his students that we control our external responses. We match our inner selves with the person we aspire to be by doing good. Say you desire increased social confidence. You may initially feel awkward, like a display. As you practice standing tall, speaking properly, and interacting with others, you gain confidence. Later, it stops feeling like an act, and you discover you're more comfortable in these circumstances. Same goes for any life aspect. Over time, you become naturally healthy if you practice healthy choices. You become financially secure by practicing good financial management. Stoic virtue teaches us that we can generate change via our daily activities. Consistency matters. Don't expect a change after one try. It's about daily attendance and practicing your best characteristics. Practice becomes reality with time. You become your finest self by acting it out. Stoics believe that activities shape character and character shapes life. Keep practicing since your daily actions shape your reality. Acting like you're the best can entail ignoring your weaknesses. Actually, it's the opposite. Acting like you're the best means facing your weaknesses and leveraging them to improve. Stoics excelled at this. Improvement requires self-awareness and honest introspection, they taught. You control your thoughts, not outside events, declared Marcus Aurelius. Realize this to gain strength. That strength comes from knowing our flaws, not to shame ourselves, but to improve. Best people in any area don't think they're perfect. No one knows their flaws better than them. They don't allow their flaws define them. Instead, they motivate themselves to improve. Stoics accepted hardships as part of life. Epictetus explained that mastery needs resilience in the face of challenges. By recognizing our weaknesses, we may work to improve. Consider that ignoring your weaknesses doesn't fix them. They get larger and more disruptive with time. Recognizing and improving them makes you stronger. The Stoics didn't consider weakness failure. It was a chance to practice arete, or excellence. You may improve, discipline, and become more capable by facing your flaws. This requires humility. Acting like the best doesn't imply you're perfect. It shows your dedication to improvement. You may be confident in your strengths and know where to improve. Stoics, especially Seneca, stressed learning from every experience, even failures. According to Seneca, failure and setbacks are frequently our best instructors. They show us where we need to improve and drive us to learn new skills and mindsets. Your flaws should be seen as part of your growth, not something to be embarrassed of. You manage your growth by facing them honestly and wanting to improve. True power comes from facing and overcoming your obstacles. Stoics see life's hardships, particularly their own, as fuel for growth and resilience. You're not pretending to be perfect when you act best. Instead, you demonstrate the courage to acknowledge your weaknesses, learn from them, and become your best self. This approach will help you succeed as the Stoics did by accepting their shortcomings, learning from them, and moving on. Acting like you're the best improves your life and raises the bar for others. Sympathy, the belief that we are all related and our actions affect the whole, was central to Stoic thought. You inspire people to excel when you strive. Your confidence, discipline, and devotion to improvement organically lift your family, friends, and co-workers. Imagine being around someone with purpose and clarity. Their enthusiasm is infectious. Their gestures and presence demonstrate what's possible without saying it. You influence others by setting an example. You inspire others with self-doubt when you act like the finest. You demonstrate that a positive outlook and concentration on what matters can overcome obstacles. Stoics didn't care about competitiveness like we do. They encouraged morality and intelligence. When you set high standards and strive for perfection, you inspire others to do the same. Consider yourself the finest by exhibiting traits others like and desire to copy. You improve your life and help your friends succeed by doing this. Positive transformation ripples, as the Stoics intended. Stoics knew that everyone fails. They taught that failing is part of life and not to be scared. Marcus Aurelius famously observed, "Impediments advance action." Failure is part of the path to success, not the opposite. Acting like you're the best doesn't imply you'll never fail. Every setback is an opportunity to learn and improve, so you approach failure with fortitude. Focus on what you can control, said Stoics. You can control your reaction to failure, but not the consequence. Failure should be seen as feedback on what didn't work and how to better. Epictetus advised his students to embrace failure and use it to build character. Failure is an opportunity to learn and grow. Stoics quit avoiding failure when it happens. Instead, you use it to practice perseverance and adaptation. Top performers in business, sports, and philosophy are those who learn from their mistakes and improve. We are strongest when we rise after falling, according to the Stoics. Next time you fail, realize that it's not over. It's essential to your success. Acting like the best is a regular habit. Stoics valued constant, methodical activity. Meditations of Marcus Aurelius encouraged him to live each day with purpose. He wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." Committing to excellence every day helps you become your finest self. This approach comes with the benefit of not waiting until you're ready. Stoics realized waiting for the right time frequently meant inaction. They advised us to start with what we have. Consistency is more important than perfection. Practice the traits that will characterize you by acting like the greatest every day. A purposeful effort becomes part of your character over time. Don't be arrogant or pretend to be someone else. Align your actions with your potential and strive for excellence in whatever you do. Acting like you're the best helps you live with purpose and elevate your expectations in job, relationships, and personal growth. We shape our lives through our acts, according to the Stoics. Practice this mindset daily. Every morning, ask yourself, how would my best self approach today? With that question as your guide, you'll move toward your potential one action at a time. Thank you for joining M Stoic. Check out one of the suggested videos on your screen to continue growing and developing resilience. Stay strong, grounded, and see you next time.